dumpster fire of the week. Oh yeah. Bizarre responses make us all stop and stare. From coded dreams to errors that make you shriek. Step right up, see the AI Freak Show here.
All right, so for this week's AI Dumpster Fire of the Week, I will hearken us back to last week, which was the entire AI industry. This week, it's not maybe the entire AI industry, but it's some very familiar names and very familiar situations. So people in AI are familiar with the name of Sam Altman, who is the CEO and one of the founders of OpenAI. And everybody, whether you want to be or not, is familiar with the name Elon Musk, who is his own interesting entity these days in a lot of different areas.
Those words are doing a lot of lifting.
Yeah. But what some people may not realize if they've not been following OpenAI for a long time is that Elon Musk was one of the original folks that started OpenAI, and he split off several years ago because they had a difference of opinion in how to run the company. And so there's been no love lost, and this is why this fits into Valentine's Day. The bromance ended a long time ago, but the fighting still continues. They're arguing over who gets custody of the kids a lot. And what you see is Elon Musk constantly, because he has a lot of ADHD and a lot of money at the same time and just likes to poke people and troll people, constantly just coming after OpenAI. And you love Sam Altman or hate Sam Altman, doesn't even matter in this circumstance. You've just got also on the other side of the thing, somebody that just wants to troll that company because they have a personal beef. And so back about a year or so ago, when people were saying AI advancement should slow down some, and they, a lot of people signed a letter saying to pause it. Elon Musk was one of the signatories of that. Of course, Elon Musk also has his own AI company, XAI, which is the one that the Grok model is under, that's being distributed through X. So Elon's sincerity in signing that was always called into question by even very neutral people in all of this. Sam did not sign that letter and continued on because he believes, as do a lot of people, that there's an arms race globally with this.
Pausing isn't super realistic when all of these different people and all these different companies and all these different countries are working on it. How would that even work?
Yeah. But over and over and over again, I think it's like 4 different times now, Elon has sued OpenAI. One, trying to say that they really have not held to the spirit of their founding. I mean, which is, there's some legit stuff with that.
Yeah.
Sam Altman's response to that is, well, we never said we were going to be open source, but we said that the discoveries that we make, we wanted to make open to the world, which I think is an interesting counterpoint. And they do make a lot of stuff freely available around the world. A
little bit of word shuffling to look good, but yeah.
Some word shuffling. There's also, I think, legitimate concern around, do you want models like this to be open source or open weights? And I think that there's legitimate debate around saying maybe we should keep some of this stuff closed so that people can responsibly develop. But with DeepSeek and Llama 3 and Llama 4 coming out soon, the open weights stuff is kind of out of the barn a little bit, even with reasoning models. So there's that. Yeah,
DeepSeek walked in and dumped a toilet full of kerosene on the fire. They really...
They did. And that fire continues to burn. And with OpenAI trying to change their structure from being this, more kind of... trying to think of the right word, but more charity-based type of organization to a for-profit organization. I guess what I should have said was nonprofit. From moving from nonprofit to for-profit because they are bringing loads and loads of money.
They were a nonprofit initially, right? That was true.
Yeah, they still are. They received approval to change to a for-profit as part of that last funding round that they got.
Oh, I did not know that.
And they have a certain amount of time to do that conversion.
Okay.
And Elon, of course, sued on top of that as well, trying to put gum in the works. But the most recent troll is from a couple days ago, and it says, I'm reading from Yahoo Finance, and it's been reported everywhere also. Elon Musk reportedly offers $97.4 billion for OpenAI, and then Sam Altman says, no, thank you. And it's really interesting because in the offer, supposed offer, we'll put that in quotes because Reuters is saying, as of an hour ago, as we record this on Wednesday, that the board never received any formal notice or letter or anything like that. It's just noise that Elon Musk has been, fundraising with a group of other people, and they're putting it out in the news to float it.
Yeah.
There has been no official letter, and officially, though, the board and Sam says, no, thank you. We'll keep this for ourselves. And Sam even trolled Elon on X and says, no, we'll stay away from the $97.4 billion, but we will offer you $9.74 billion for Twitter. So
he should take it. He didn't even want Twitter in the first place. Although now
he didn't want it in the first place, and he'd probably be getting more than it's worth, right? He bought it for $40 billion, and I think I've seen that it's worth maybe a tenth of that now. I don't know.
I mean, the valuation on that's going to be a little tricky, though, because for Elon Musk personally, as a tool to be a megaphone, it's pretty valuable, I feel like, for him now.
Yeah.
He's turned it into
and
that.
with his position and posturing within the current administration, it's kind of like state-run media at this point, just to get across his point of view or the point of view of anybody that he's agree with. But if you go and you start to dig into the position that Elon has taken on all this, where you keep saying, well, we want to pay this money, or we want to sue OpenAI because we want them to return to their roots, there's not a lot of sincerity in that statement. OpenAI has brought the receipts several times, and we'll put links in the show notes for this, but they've got copies of emails and filings from Elon from way back, with Elon saying that he wants Tesla to own that they should convert to a for-profit that's run by Tesla, and is advancing all of those other types of projects. So Elon saying that it's about returning to its roots has no validity at all.
Yeah, I wasn't fooled for a second.
And one of the statements that they made, this is back from December of last year, of 2024, Sam says, you can't sue your way to AGI. We have great respect for Elon's accomplishments and gratitude for his early contributions to OpenAI, but he should be competing in the marketplace rather than the courtroom. It's critical for the U.S. to remain the global leader in AI. Our mission is to ensure that AGI benefits all of humanity. And we have been and will remain a mission-driven organization. We hope that Elon shares that goal and will uphold the values of innovation, the free market, and competition, that he'll essentially be able to drive his own success. In interviews about this situation with Elon offering money, he says, and has very directly said that he just feels like Elon is desperate, that he's not going fast enough with his own innovation, even though he's throwing tons of money at it, and is feeling kind of hopeless, but he knows that the advancements that OpenAI and some of the others are making are going to be critical to the future.
But he's been so busy running through various governmental systems and causing all sorts of chaos. Is he even focused on
with
AI
the
development?
big wrecking balls going through everything at this point, right?
Yeah,
like that teenager named Big Balls that's been going through everything.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, we can't get into that, or else we're gonna.
No, we can't. Oh. That's it. We don't. This is not a political podcast, but
yeah. But is he like? I feel like we hear the least about Grok. I don't know anything about Grok.
So I've used Grok every now and then, which is really interesting because, again, not a political podcast, but if you ask Grok about platforms that are known for spreading disinformation and people who are known for spreading disinformation, X and Elon come up as reported by Grok over and over and over again. The other thing is that Grok The image model is one that you can use to create some fairly uncensored images of political figures or celebrities or things like that. So you could use it to create disinformation if you wanted to as well, versus OpenAI and others who are trying to curtail a lot of that and be good global citizens.
That makes sense with his, I'm going to say purported free speech absolutism.
Ultimate free speech, yeah.
Yeah, which is... We can talk about what the words free speech mean on our political podcast that we hopefully will never start. But
no, do not want to wade in those waters at all.
Yeah. But so I didn't think for a second that this offer was sincere. And it doesn't sound like either did Sam Altman. And it's a lowball offer, right?
No.
Their valuation recently went up to like almost 400 billion, right? With
the 300 billion, I think, in one of the articles we were reading right before we started. So if this funding round completes, they'll be valued at about 300 billion. And whoever gets to AGI first, or especially whoever gets to ASI, will rake in trillions of dollars. And so $97.4 billion is like nothing compared to that. And the people who are behind OpenAI know that as well. And of course, Elon knows that too. So he's more than anything, he's just trying to create a market narrative, I think, and to continually troll and slow things down.
A lot of dumpsters, a lot of fires, and Elon seems to just like throw in random amounts of money into those fires at different times.
Yeah, well, he's got enough to do it.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going to do the segue that popped into my mind, but I just want everyone to know it's not sincere. You know who doesn't have enough money to do whatever they want? Us. So you should join our Discord and support our show. I would never.
The Discord is free, by the way.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't actually.
Like we're going to get money for that.
Yeah, gosh, I don't ever want to be as rich as Elon Musk either. That much wealth is.
I think it changes the way you view the world and the way that you view other people. I think you see other people as NPCs.
Yeah, it
changes. Yeah, it's got to be different.
Hoarding that amount of resources is unethical. Like it's
and it's also
amount.
At some point it comes to the point where you're not really even hoarding anymore because you're making so much on interest and everything else that you can't spend it fast enough to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, the system is working as intended. Go ahead, join our Discord, check the show notes for links to all the articles and the various things we covered today. If you want to support the show, we've got ways for you to do that. You should join our Discord and chat with us.
Yes, everybody go enjoy Valentine's Day 2025. Don't get romance scammed.
Yes.
And we will see you later.
See you next time.